Alright, what is up guys? JaretCampisi with the beautiful Christina K and her little brother Alex. We're back at Santa Barbara Ducati for another episode of the Panigale V2 build series. Today we're going to be putting a dry clutch on the bike, and I cannot wait, sorry. Clear clutch on the bike. We were just talking about a dry clutch on their Streetfighter here. A clear clutch on the bike, it's going to be really, really cool. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the view. So they actually just got in the new Streetfighter Dark Stealth Edition. So this is what it looks like in the flesh. It's a satin black finish. It's like in between matte and satin. It does have a little bit of a shine to it. But let me tell you guys, in my opinion, it looks way better than the red. What do you think, Alex?
Yeah.
Doesn't that look better than red? Or do you like the red?
So, but like Ducatis have to be red.
Yeah, but they don't because look, they made a black one.
I guess.
This actually happened like 10 or 15 years ago. They made a monster Dark Stealth, and that's when they started doing black bikes. So that's kind of where it comes from. There's a reason why the Monster is black as well. I mean, I understand everybody loves Ducatis in red, but if I was gonna get a Ducati and I had a choice, I would take the black personally. So yeah, there's the Dark Stealth. They do have, that one over there is already sold, already has a dry clutch and an exhaust on it. This one is available, so if you guys are interested, hit up Santa Barbara Ducati, tell them I sent you, and they might even be getting one more, I'm not sure, but I would move fast if you want one. I believe this is available as well. They have a V4 Panigale, that thing's freaking sick. And then a couple of V2s. They do have the white V2, and then of course, this is our V2, the build series bike. So I'm gonna pull this puppy out. We'll take it back to the service area. Teens can do the unboxing of the clear clutch and we can get started.
Oh, look at that beauty.
So if you guys missed my last video, I did the first ride with the full titanium exhaust system. Since Christina wasn't on the cover, it didn't get any views. But I'll start it up for you guys. Alex, come here. So I wanted to show you guys something. People complain about accessing these kickstands because they're used to using their foot behind to try to get it. That's very difficult. All you do, instead of putting your heel on the heel guard, you just put it right underneath it. Now I can't do it. That's how you access it. It actually feels really good, like the way that they did it. It's like perfectly right there. So that you don't really need to see it. You just make sure you put your heel like you're missing the heel guard or whatever the fuck this thing's called. The heel peg, yeah. And that's how you get it. So yeah, I don't know why people have trouble finding that. It should only take you 1 or 2 times and then it's very simple, right? You have a 1299. Oh yeah. Do you have trouble finding it?
You have to know the secret. You have to know
now you know the secret.
Yep.
Right.
Tips brought to you by JaretCampisi.
Yes. Also, for the people in my last video who thought I was being overly dramatic about the seat,
So dramatic.
we'll have, what do you think of that, teens?
It's awesome. Like it's like sitting on the ground.
It's like sitting on a board, a 2x4, right?
Nothing comfortable about it.
Okay, so yeah, sit down on it a couple more times. See if we can get this demonetized. Alex, sit on that once.
I'd sit on it?
Yeah.
Very uncomfortable.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
So we're gonna be swapping.
It hurts my crotch and I don't really
Yeah, we're gonna be swapping that out for a comfort seat. Sit on that thing.
I mean, I haven't ridden any motorcycles, so I don't know what a good seat
You
feels
have
like.
ridden a motorcycle.
You know what?
But I can, yeah, it is pretty still.
It's pretty bad, right?
I don't think I can
Like
sit
put your
on
feet up on the pegs and sit on that. It's horrible.
that. You really gotta flex your butt.
Have you sat on that thing?
Yeah, fantastic.
Oh yeah, you're a track rider. Okay. Anywho, all right, teens, you want to do the unboxing for us for today?
Sure.
All right. Anyone who thought that Corey wasn't legit, look at the size of his freaking tool case. Go stand next to that thing.
I got disco lights too.
He has disco lights on it. Look at that,
And
dude.
don't be fooled, there's actually tools in there.
There's actually tools in it. That is freaking insane, dude. That's one of the nicest. Look at it, it has off-road tires. You could go off-roading with this thing. Okay, anyway. Teens, what are we doing today?
We're doing the clear clutch,
Clear clutch.
not the dry clutch.
Brought to you by the beautiful Christina K.
Yes.
If you guys want to see more of Christina K, go to her Instagram. We need help because all her videos get demonetized on YouTube. Now they're even getting age restricted. She did a basic clothing try on, guys. Her latest video should be up by the time you see this. She was trying on clothing, like shirts, jeans, that kind of stuff, sweatshirts. It got age restricted. How crazy is that? Anyway, we're not here to complain. Okay.
Duke a bike.
Duca bike clear clutch. So what we did to match the bike, since it's white and red paint scheme, we did red for the big part, black for the
Little part.
yeah, the spring retainer. Well, this is a pressure plate, spring retainer, and then for the big part, we're gonna go black. So, oh, I didn't show you guys. So that's what we're gonna be installing today. One of my favorite mods on the Ducati. Check this out. So I got new wheels through Manny. All this stuff we got from Manny at Moto Million. Want to hold this for me, teens? And then zoom in on that. So carbon wheels are pretty much sold out across the country, well, pretty much everywhere. So and we've done carbon so much we figured we'd switch it up a little bit. Marchesini magnesium forged wheels. They're black. They're going to be just as light as carbon, if not maybe a little bit lighter. I'm not sure, we'll find out when we get them. But I got them in black, and then I think we're either going to paint them, we'll either leave them black, paint them red, or do some sort of red and white scheme. So drop a comment below what you think we should do with the wheels to match the bike's paint scheme. Obviously it's white and red right now, and you can see the red wheels. I do like the red wheels and the hints of red accents. So I think whatever we're gonna do with the wheels, we'll do the same thing with the rear shock. So if we do black wheels, we'll paint this black. If we do red wheels, we'll paint this red. And if we do some sort of combination of cool, maybe red, black, and white, or red and white, half and half, maybe we'll do half and half with this. Actually, I'll probably do this red if we do any sort of red in the wheels. But yeah, it's gonna be freaking sick, guys. I wanted something so that it stands out. I know this is a mini build. We're not doing like a crazy custom thing with this one, like carbon and paint jobs and all that. But I wanted to do something that will help the bike stand out. So yeah, don't forget, guys, you can enter to win this bike, patreon.com/Campisi Customs. Always the first link in the description below. Well, Teens and Alex are leaving us. They're going to a bar to drink while we work. Look at her. What's this? Why are you showing us that?
Scorpio.
Scorpio? All right, Teens is a Scorpio if you didn't know.
Because it's my birthday month.
Oh.
Next week is my birthday.
Send birthday.
I
I didn't forget.
didn't forget.
We're going shopping tomorrow. Oh God, guys. Now she thinks I forgot her birthday.
Alex is so enjoying.
Alex kind of forgot. Look at
I
him.
kind of forgot.
Get out of here. Have fun. All right, we got it up on the lift. We've actually set it on the kickstand, and the reason we did that is so that when we remove this, the oil, not as much oil will drip out. Corey's gonna remove the entire fairings. One of the things I just noticed, and he mentioned too, this didn't used to be on the 959, so you could actually kind of leave the fairings on and do the clear clutch, but now you really can't with this being in the way. So he's gonna have to take the whole fairing off to get to this piece here, and then we can start to take that apart. All right, so Corey had to go pretty deep to get into this thing here. I don't know what all he removed, but he's been removing stuff for a while. So the whole panel's off, the inner panel's off. He had to remove some stuff up here. I don't know what the hell he was doing up there. Now this is finally maybe coming out?
Yep.
Okay. That is
Just so we
crazy.
can get to this cover.
And why do you think they had that there? Like, what is that even
For
for?
sound deafening,
yeah.
and it holds up a lot of the electronics in
Gotcha.
this area.
Huh. So they did redo some of the internal
Yeah,
stuff. Okay.
yeah.
On this from the 959. Cool. Yeah. All right. Let's see how much oil comes out. Let's see what we got. Look at that. Just a few drips. Look how brand spanking new that thing is, dude.
Right.
That makes me happy. Perfect. Goodbye to this guy. Oh, actually, I wonder if this saves any weight. We should weigh all this just to see. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? Get out of here, Preston. All right, so here's all the stock parts. I think the internals, that's what Corey was saying too, they'll probably be pretty similar, but this case was 2 pounds on its own. So we're looking at 3 pounds for all of the stock parts. And then Corey's opening up all of this right here, and we'll find out how much all this weighs. All right, so here's the aftermarket parts, and if it'll focus, it's actually more than half a pound. It's just under 2.5 pounds for this one. So yeah, half a pound, some of which is rotating mass, so we'll take it. Okay, so they actually got the bearing and the, what's the other piece in there? It's like a bearing and a rod or something, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called. Anyway, they pressed it out of there. They're gonna be putting it into the new one, but it wasn't fitting very well, so they actually tossed it in the freezer, which we've done in the past too, so that should help it fit a lot better. And then he went ahead and is greasing up the O-rings. He's actually reusing the old one, so he cleaned it off and he put, what did you put on that?
Yeah, we put lithium grease, so it's gonna seal a little bit better.
Yeah, because he said
smoother.
he's had issues with these in the past where sometimes they don't seal completely. Yeah, and that's just a product of any type of manufacturing. That's totally normal. You guys saw when we had an issue with the Streetfighter leaking as well, so we're going to try to avoid all of that. And anyway, then there's going to be the same thing. This O-ring will go on the inside, and so we're just waiting for the freezer. Another thing that Corey's doing right now is transferring over these, what the hell are these things called?
They're gonna be spring bushings.
Bushings. And then we also noticed that these springs are different color. If you guys have seen on the 959, the springs were actually yellow. And on these, they're actually red. I'm not sure if you can see it. They're red. So different colors of springs changes the tension of the spring itself. So these are actually a little bit lighter. I can actually tell that they're not as thick as the yellow ones. And that's gonna change the clutch feel on this bike. Very smooth and easy to use, a little bit easier to pull in, and that's probably part of the reason why right there. All right, we pulled the bearing out of the freezer and we put it in its place.
Just a little tap tap.
He's in his home. So how will you know whenever you put the rod in there if it spins correctly?
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna fully seat here.
Yeah.
And you can press these in. You can, if you freeze them and give them a little tap, they'll usually just slide right in. Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. All right, so we got everything pressed back in. He's gonna put in the pressure plate, and this has taken me hours in the past, so I'm gonna be curious to see how it goes for you. Did you just get it already?
Yeah.
What the fuck? So one other nice thing about this kit is it tells you the torque values, 10 Newton meters for these right here. So spring retainer, because it retains the springs, going in next. And Corey was mentioning it's important to kind of go around a little bit each time so that you get it on there straightly. Straightly? Is that a word? Just made it. All right, so torquing it down now. He's using the mechanical torque rods. He said he enjoys those more. Look at that. I love the sound of that. Gosh,
Sound of work being done.
John was saying the digital ones you have to like calibrate.
Yeah, you have to calibrate.
Yeah.
If you go to like a snap-on truck or a tool truck, they have a calibrator in there.
So
If you knock
wild.
it too hard, they can go out of whack.
Yeah, so that's all torqued down. Next is putting the case on. And then he said you want to test it out, make sure it works. So he's just pulling the clutch. Does that look right?
Nice and easy.
Cool. I have no idea, so I'll take your word for it. Fitting the clear cut cover right now. The O-ring that's already nice and greased up is already on there. And right now so when he's using his power tools, he's just using them to get everything in there. And then he tightens everything down with his hands, obviously. But this makes it go a lot faster, so that looks incredible, guys. I was just telling Corey, like, with the red wheels and that red inner pressure plate, that looks really fucking sick. So I don't know, we have the black mag wheels coming. I think we're gonna need to paint them. I'm leaning towards red, or maybe half red, half white, something like that could be really cool. I don't know. Again, let us know in the comment section below what you think we should do once we get them. Look at this, guys. They need someone with clean hands. This is why I don't do any work, just in case you need clean hands. Look at that. There's something so satisfying.
We'll let that be your excuse.
About that right there.
That's why he doesn't do any work.
Scalpel.
There you go.
Boom. There it is, folks. My favorite part. Look at that. Keeping it nice and clean. That looks so gorgeous. I'll tell you what, I've done probably about 5 of these now on our bikes, and they just never get old. I think they're so gorgeous, man. Seeing oil splashing around in there whenever you twist the throttles, so badass. All right, Alex and Tina Wieners came back, and they brought food with them.
Some sauce?
What'd you bring me?
I got you quesadilla, chicken quesadilla.
Chicken quesadilla. I'll take it.
And then chicken and waffle bites.
Chicken waffle bites for John.
Uh-huh.
And what is that? Is that
Syrup.
Oh my! And what is that? Butter?
Some
Brown
other-
sugar?
Brown, I don't know.
Okay.
Smoking season.
But it's delicious.
It's smoking season. Hey, we're trying to get as big as Alex. Look at him. Look how wide he is. He's like a Dorito body now. All right, so Corey just finished putting everything back together. Wonderful job. You can see the clear clutch looks awesome. I'm really glad we went with the black, red, and black. It's actually the same color combination that we have on the Streetfighter, and that will be for a reason.
They're matching.
Both of these, they're matching.
That's so cute.
So Teens is gonna start it up for us, do the honors. Does she know what she's doing?
I'm making sure it's a neutral.
Oh, wow. Yeah, she's checking the parameters. Wow. Look at that beast. That is one beautiful bike right there. Just a little one. Little. Okie dokie. Thank you. So there you go, guys. That's gonna do it for this episode. Don't forget you can enter to win this bike. Patreon.com/Campisi Customs. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more, and we'll see you in the next one.